Hello, guys. We are back in This Is a Studio with a new episode of Paddock 43.
The studio is located in Paran here in Melbourne with us, which means that we are very far away from all the F1 action, but they make it feel like we are close to the action when we bring it into your ears.
And we've been bringing these episodes to you for a whole year now, and we couldn't do it without these guys at This Is a Studio. So enjoy the episode.
This is Paddock 43, the podcast, your weekly rundown giving you all things F1 from both on and off the track.
From races, trades, rumours, the lifestyle, and all the things that come with the F1 world.
We are Amy, Elle, and Pat. Let's get into it.
We're rolling.
Rolling down a hill.
Happy birthday.
Paddock 43.
Mr. Birthday.
Well, it's almost our birthday.
It's almost our birthday. We're
Happy birthday episode.
Happy
It's
birthday to
definitely birthday number one for the conception of Paddock 43.
Yes.
It's birthday month.
It was our photo
Birthday
shoot.
month.
Was
Yeah.
this? Yeah, birthday month.
Birthday
As
month.
every girl's birthday is a birthday month. It's
So
not just
therefore,
like
we
a
have 3
birthday.
months because we have 3 girls to get through.
Yeah, exactly.
3 months worth of celebrations.
And the fourth, because we've got a fourth member.
True.
here.
And he'll be born.
Paddock 44.
So Pat is due in a week, 11th of June. She's still sitting here, which is just,
My microphone's resting on my tummy.
I don't know how you're still sitting here.
I don't know.
Did
how
I
you are
cry
either.
before? Maybe. But we're okay.
Did reality hit you?
Yes.
So Pat, yep. This might be your last episode with us for a while, but
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here for our birthday celebration.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Yes.
not. Elle was like, did you have to come? I was like, I didn't want to miss it.
Like, you can stay home and rest. And you're like,
No, this is therapy. But if I haven't given birth next
I'm going to
week,
start crying.
yeah. Honestly, it's contagious. If I haven't given birth next week, I'll just do it virtually with you guys.
If Pat hasn't given birth next week, I'm just going to pull this baby out.
Yeah.
I just feel like
But
you've
I- do you
been.
know,
But at
like,
this point,
I'm
I
coming
personally,
up.
I'm like, you've been pregnant forever now.
Yeah.
Actually, but next week will still technically like not be my due date is next Tuesday. So
Yeah.
you know. Well, anyway,
All right. So we're taking bets of Pat's on the podcast next week, and if she
hopefully.
You're not being induced,
water,
are you?
water breaks everywhere.
No, but unless I like go really over, they'll probably induce me.
It's weird. A few people I know have been induced before their due date.
I
I'm
think
like,
you can elect
I'm
to do
so
that.
confused.
I think you can elect to. I just don't really care. I'm like, he can decide, and if we're past the due date, then we'll
pull you out, little dude.
we'll figure
so
cross that
confusing.
bridge when we get there.
Hey, you know what else is confusing in the F1 world?
Everything.
Everything?
Speaking of F1.
Everything.
Everything's
Nothing.
confusing.
Carlos
Ugh.
and Williams.
Ugh.
The rumor.
Ugh.
I don't
keeps
see it happening.
strengthening.
You were
It
saying
keeps
before that
strengthening.
you
I think it's going to happen.
think it really.
Yeah.
No, I know. My sister today was like, I think it's going to happen. I'm like,
Yeah, where there's
no.
fuel, there's fire.
I
Right,
don't
where there's
want
fire,
it.
there's fuel.
I do agree.
Yes.
Where there's fuel, there's
There's
fire.
Is that the saying? Where there's a spark, there's
Where there's fuel, there's
where there's
fire. Where there's
Oh,
smoke,
smoke.
there's
Where there's
fire.
smoke, there's
Thank you,
fire.
Pat.
thank
Our lovely studio
Thank
Pat.
God that we are actually in the actual studio.
Where there's we
Baby
have fuel.
brain's
We have
rubbing off.
no, but we have fuel on our brains. That's why. You know,
Do we? Oh,
there's-
because of
'cause of-
yeah, okay, because of Formula One, right?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
where there's smoke, there is fire, and I agree with that. But I don't want to agree with that.
I don't think it's a smart move at all because I think it's so interesting for Alex Albon, and
He's going
obviously
10 steps backwards.
Yeah.
yeah, and Alex has
Literally.
obviously signed this extension of a deal to be the number one driver for when Williams goes through this improvement that they're going to go through, and then.
Exactly. So it's not going to happen.
But then why are the rumors so strong about it? Because also, then this is the other one, Adrian
Someone's
Newey.
creating smoke.
Yeah, someone's like,
Smoke signals.
Go, go, go.
ow.
Yeah, well, Adrian Newey's obviously catching those smoke signals because he's now been rumoured to go to Williams as well.
Because did we talk about
Yeah,
this
we did
last
talk
week
about
as
this
well?
last
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
See, I would love to
No.
see him go to Williams.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And then
him
that's why I
Carlos?
think if Carlos goes to Williams, then I
Makes
think
sense.
Adrian's going to go to Williams.
No,
Yeah.
guys. Let's just.
I think it makes sense.
Because then let's go Williams in 2025. 2026?
No.
27, 28.
I mean, I would like to see Williams do well, but no. What else? Just no.
Okay.
Just no. No, and I'd like to see Alex Albon do well as well. But
You're biased because
I'm biased.
Ferrari. You want
Yeah.
Adrian to go to Ferrari.
yes, I do. That would be fantastic. But I mean, I guess it would create some drama and some juice for us. So we'll see.
So some people have, when we put it on our Instagram, some people said if Carlos goes to Williams, it's almost as bad as Daniel Ricciardo going to Renault.
Literally.
Renault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renault.
Yeah. Probably
Okay.
worse.
Do you think it's worse?
Probably worse, but you want to see it.
Just like
True.
kind of
I know,
tempting.
and
Well,
then
I
we
want to
see,
see
like-
if Adrian's there.
And then we see like what that did to Daniel's career. So
We don't want another Daniel 2.0
no.
Spanish version.
No.
Remix.
Remix.
No. Wicked kangaroo. Sorry, I don't know why the kangaroo part came out.
But we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then Ocon.
I know.
Ocon was in the news a little bit this week.
He was. He made some ruffles. So since his accident, would you call it an
Do we want to
accident?
call it accident?
I think to be kind, we need to call
Mishap?
it an accident.
Yeah.
A little mishap.
His little mishap
Depends how you see
in
it.
Monaco where he
It's a naughty boy.
Took out.
got some heavy air, I would say, on
Mounted Pierre Gasly.
on Gasly's
Mounted,
car.
yeah.
You mounted is the correct one. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's copying a fair chunk of abuse.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him. I know that he came out with a statement and
I didn't realize it was that bad. I wasn't seeing.
yeah.
But, I mean, when you're
I
in,
mean, I didn't realize it was that bad either until I saw his statement.
yeah,
I thought, ooh.
when you're in that moment, I guess you're seeing the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see anything?
I didn't really see any of the
No.
comments, but I just heard about how bad it was.
yeah.
I'm like, no one deserves that amount of
I
abuse.
know. I felt bad.
Like,
for
come
him.
on. It's an F1 race, everyone. Like, chill out.
The trolls need to
Yeah.
go. The trolls need to go away.
You need to take a beat.
Yeah.
Compete and piss off. Yeah, well, they bloody oath can. I thought his apology was very long-winded, probably a little bit longer than it needed to be. I think he has every right, though, to make that statement. I keep hearing
Yeah.
this leaf behind me.
No. One with the leaf.
One with the fiddle. Yeah.
Well, he's got a PR team behind him as well that kind of helps him execute that. So, was it well executed? Yeah, a bit
I
long-winded.
honestly, did you guys, when you see
But I
it
felt
pop
bad for
up,
him.
when you saw it pop up, did you actually think that it was going to be
Yes.
like a retirement announcement?
Or I thought it was going to
I
be.
didn't.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, did you?
And I just like, because I didn't read the
Yeah.
actual Instagram post, and then I saw it. I knew it was a statement, so I just went to the caption because I was looking for something there.
I
and
think because
was
it was so long. I initially
Yeah.
thought that that the rumors about him not driving at Canada had come to fruition. That's what I initially.
Do you think
thought.
that's unfair? Like, should he have a race ban?
No, I don't think so.
I think they should bench him.
Oh.
But I said that last week as well, and I also think Logan Sargent needs to be benched. It's not getting rid of you; it's just
What
giving
about
someone
Magnussen?
else. Yeah,
Yeah.
But I just feel like
It's kind of like
Magnussen
what
is
we were saying
Magnussen.
about the penalty points, how they kind of just they
Yeah.
don't actually do anything.
I feel like
Yeah.
they should give the opportunity to someone else to have a go. You know, because that's costing the team a fuck ton of
Yeah.
money.
I think if anything, Magnussen should be benched.
Put in Ollie.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah.
What's
I'd
that
actually,
movie? Seat warmers.
Yeah, seat warmers. Yeah,
Can you just imagine like Logan Sargent, Kevin Magnussen,
sitting in the naughty corner.
and Esty Vesty just being like,
Yeah,
wait, bench
Literally.
warmers, seat warmers. Did I say seat warmers? Bench warmers.
bench warmers.
So what it is?
I don't remember the movie. I think
you
it
said
was
seat
like.
warmers
I think I said seat
Oh,
warmers, but it's not seat warmers.
I mean, I love a seat warmer.
Of course you do.
Yeah. But what about Ocon and Haas?
There's been that rumor swirling around now.
Yeah.
So wait, who?
I don't believe it.
don't
Ocon is
believe
on the
it?
Haas
No.
list for 2025, as is Ollie Bearman. Why do we always say beer? Bearman.
Because they're Australian.
Bearman.
I think because he
Bearman.
he doesn't really give grizzly bear vibes. He gives like teddy bear.
God.
He does.
Teddy bear.
On the Haas list for
gives Bambi
2025.
vibes.
I don't believe it. No, not happening. I sadly think
That would be. Oh, would it be a step
it
back?
is not Esty Bestie's time
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, you think he's completely out?
Mm.
No.
Oh,
From
you
Indonesia.
think
No,
he's
no,
not going to
no.
get a seat at all?
Yeah.
Esteban, if you're listening.
Oh, hot
Cover
take.
your
You need to
ears.
apologize to him
Yeah.
right now. Apologize.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
love the Alpine team. Like, I love you all. Hi, Alpine. Love
Billy.
you.
Oh my God, I tried to do this.
Oh yeah, that thing.
This one.
BWT.
No, the love
know, I
heart.
can't- I can't do it.
My fingers
The
don't
Gen Z
bend.
love
I
heart.
can't do it.
Where are the rest of your fingers supposed to go?
like that?
On the side, it's just what like Gen Zs do.
You can do it.
Oh,
I
you
can't
can do it. Yeah. What?
I can't do it. Look at mine.
It's not hard to do, guys.
Oh, there we go.
I can do this though. This is like my party trick.
Oh, that's right. I remember you showing us that. We were like, we can do that.
Yeah,
like,
and then we're
no, we can't.
If I can't do the love heart.
No, Esteban.
I just think there's so
Has
many
gas
more
in him.
talented drivers that are just waiting in the sidelines.
So you would pick like Esteban out before Joe Guan Yu
Oh no, I think he and Joe Guan are gone.
and Logan Sargent.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Damn.
And I possibly, unless Valtteri can find
another
the
friend.
right seat. No, but I love Valtteri, but I don't think there's the right opportunity for him. And
And also, I feel like maybe his heart isn't fully in it anymore.
so he just competed
He just
in
wants
one
to
of the
cycle.
hardest gravel races in
Yeah.
the world the other day.
I saw
he
that.
only did the
He's a
half course,
weapon.
but he came second in his age group.
Yeah, Valtteri, you're a weapon.
Like
Man of many talents.
160
It's like,
kilometers
wow.
of riding on gravel.
Gravel.
Like,
yeah. I feel like,
that would
I
hurt.
feel like because I don't really.
Imagine their ball sack after that.
I know. I feel like don't you lose spermies from doing that?
Kill a few sperm.
I swear, like cycling, like really like kills the spermies.
Sex education tonight, 101 in this podcast.
Billy Peter has not been riding a bicycle.
It's just not a PG podcast anymore.
Whereas our boyfriends, that's all they do is ride.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of Lewis Hamilton. Someone asked him this week, they were like, do you pee in the suit, like in the car when you race? And he goes, all the time. He's like, you get desperate, but it's really hard to pee whilst the G-force is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you focus
back up?
Yeah, true. And how do you like focus? Like,
He says you really have to concentrate.
Because like this is so. Have you ever tried to like pee your pants and
you
just
can't do it. Yeah,
and you can't do it.
Yeah.
You just can't do it unless
Yeah.
you're a seasoned veteran at peeing your pants.
I've peed my pants before.
I have friends that
But
have
I'm a
shat
swimmer
pants.
also, so we have to pee in your wetsuit. So I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you try
Yeah.
and you're like, it's sucking.
Yeah, you're
back
like,
up. Yeah. Surely, I feel like Danny Rick once spoke about like shitting himself.
They probably will
Yeah,
shit
I
themselves.
swear some of them have.
Oh,
have
Lewis
to.
is probably shitting himself after the hot wings that he ate this week.
Ah.
Yeah, probably.
Talking
But
about
isn't he-
shitting himself.
Did you have like cauliflower once? I swear they said
Oh,
that
'cause
he
he's
had,
vegan,
like, he's
isn't he?
vegan. They had like
true.
Oh, so he must have would have just been the hot
Yeah.
sauce.
yeah.
For those that don't know, our lovely Dave at Pop Plant Productions was telling us about Lewis Hamilton's interview on Hot Ones, which is kind of it's like a celebrity interview. They eat hot wings and they just get spicier and spicier and spicier. And some of the content was a bit spicy coming from Lewis.
There's a Reddit thing. Lewis Hamilton goes full send
Yeah.
while eating
He was
spicy wings.
He was a bit savage about Mercedes
Yeah.
and the car not performing or something. Thanks, Lewis.
I haven't watched it though. I want to watch it.
Also, did you see there was like a clip of him making the rounds where oh my God, I've just had a mind blank. Where were we last week?
In terms of race,
Yeah.
Monaco.
Monaco.
Yeah.
Only
Baby
one of the
brain.
biggest ones.
Only.
Baby brain. I'm like, where were we last week? We're in Monaco. Where he's like Toto Wolff's walking past and then Lewis is on a scooter and then he's like signing a Ferrari hat. Toto Wolff's like, speed
Sir.
past him.
Savage little bitch.
What are you
Lewis
doing?
is like, I don't give a fuck.
I love him.
Do you love Canada?
I love Canada.
You love Canada.
It's a fast track.
I remember you said that last
Yeah.
season.
Very fast.
When was Canada last year on the calendar?
It was later.
Was it later?
We definitely
later.
recorded
Yeah.
on
I think
Canada.
I think it was around like October, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's weird that they have it in Canada
Oh no, it was in
during
June.
Oh, yeah.
June 16th.
Maybe it was actually our first episode.
I think it was.
Oh my God, it was.
I think
Canada
it
to
was.
Austria is episode number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, full circle. First
Full
episode.
circle.
Is
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Huh? What'd you say?
Oh, I don't know.
Because we're not going to Canada, Austria this time.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
we're going
We're going to Spain.
Monaco
Go to
to
Spain.
Canada to Spain. We've already been in
Canada.
Monaco.
Yeah, no, Monaco to Canada. Canada
Yeah.
to Spain.
Yeah.
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 And
But then
then
there's a few
Silverstone.
races that we had recapped, like Japan, because they restructured it.
No, Japan was later on in the year.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
in,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the ones we missed because I think Monaco was what we missed and then it went to, anyway.
Yeah.
yes,
All right, let's
Canada. It was Monaco, Canada,
We
Austria.
can keep talking
Yes.
about our admin
We will get
calendar.
there. We will
But
get
let's
there
talk about
eventually.
Canada. We're coming up this
Oh,
week.
Canada.
Our little groundhog friends.
Yeah, what do they call
little
them?
cuties.
The home
Aren't
to
they
the
groundhogs?
strolls. Not the groundhogs, the strolls.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Kidding.
Illy.
Illy so much.
Illy to
Yeah,
the
because I saw
strolls.
the like F1's post about Canada. They actually had Stroll as the front man.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'd
well, of
hope
course
so.
they would. They always do that for the home race.
Yeah.
They didn't do it for someone a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure.
Who?
I can't remember who,
Who?
but I remember seeing it and they were like, "Why was it Logan?" I swear,
We haven't been in the US yet, though.
no, in Miami.
Oh, yeah, Miami.
They didn't have Logan first.
That's weird.
Like the first few, and people were like,
Well,
"Why isn't
When we
Logan
were in
there?"
Australia,
So-
we had Valtteri, Daniel, and Oscar.
Yeah,
and rightfully so. Yeah,
yeah, but it's a very fast track.
marmots. That's
I
what they're
love
called.
it. Are they called marmots?
Marmots.
Why do you love
Marmots.
it so much? Like, what's your just because it's fast?
Yes, just because it's fast. It's just
fast.
really fast, and like the hairpin turns. It's just so much fun watching them fly down the straight, and then they just like hit the
Yeah.
brakes and pew, around the little hairpin, and then off they go again. And the Wall of Champions.
Yeah.
Can't
the
forget
World
that one.
champions.
So then, what are you guys thinking for prediction wise?
I think Ferrari will do really well. I know that we sort of touched on this last week about the potential that, the Red Bull car has been bottoming out a bit and that it might happen again this week.
Some suspension issues.
Yeah, which I think will be entertaining. So I was thinking about it before we came here. I was like, I'm just going to go all out and say Charles, Carlos, Lando.
Okay, so she's going full.
Probably
Ferrari.
not. I mean, obviously there'll be a Red Bull in there. Obviously,
Who you
Verstappen
got?
will be in there, but that's
It's not obviously anymore.
no true.
No.
So
So let that
I
car bottom
really
out.
want Oscar because I'm hoping this track, like the corners aren't crazy. So I'm kind of hoping he'll be okay around the corners because you know how he runs his tires fucking dry.
Yep.
So I think Oscar, Charles, Lando.
Okay. Oscar, Charles, Lando.
I like that.
I like that. I'm going to steal yours. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Can you write those down, please?
Oscar.
I don't intend to
Oscar.
bring up my laptop.
I mean,
Which is a poor move
I
by
would
me.
accept that. Very much
That
so.
would be a great podium.
The two brothers
think.
again on the podium.
Because it was Max, Alonso, Lewis last year.
Yeah. and-
Yep. And I don't think we're going to see a Mercedes up on there.
Or an Aston Martin.
No.
No. Not
And
that
by
time.
the looks of things, I mean, you never know. If Max pulls it together, then yes. But their car doesn't seem to be too reliable.
No.
Stroll in the top 10?
No.
I think he could.
No.
Remember when last
DNF.
year when you were away and Amy looks at me all serious and she goes,
I think Stroll's
I
going to
just
win.
think Stroll's going to be on the podium. And it was just the most serious look. And I was like,
He DNF'd that race, I think, didn't he?
Yeah,
I swear he DNF'd that
got a
race.
DNF.
Yeah,
Did
I
I
remember.
whine before that episode?
I don't.
I feel like this time when we first started, we were very heavy on the wine.
We
pre-
really
We were
were.
heavy on the
It
wine,
was
and now
great.
here we are having lemonade. Although I scoffed like
sugar.
30 lollies. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you've got them brown.
And also
mine
recently
are
we're
red.
just having teas.
Oh, we didn't have our tea.
we're in our
Never
wholesome
tea.
era, but the lollies honestly made me feel like I'm not an adult because I was like, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. I also find this one interesting because it's 70 laps again, but then the race distance is still 300 kilometers, over 300 kilometers.
Yeah, it's shorter circuit, isn't it?
But it doesn't seem as short.
No.
It's still 4.361 kilometers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of standard.
Yeah.
and it's a fast circuit.
Yeah.
So I think it's like maybe a longer race.
Hmm.
One of the longer races for the season.
I always find it so funny when you get in comfy, then you're like 70 laps.
I know.
That's a lot of laps.
I know, because you think, what was it, Monaco, 78?
Yeah.
They go so quick because it's such a short
So
circuit.
short, yeah.
But
Because I think, Monaco's race distance is like 260 kilometers, whereas this one's 305.
yeah.
And there's the FIA minimum of 300 kilometers an hour. Well, kilometers an hour. 300 kilometers. Why
In
did I say
total?
kilometers an hour. Yeah. A 300 kilometer race distance is like the minimum FIA standard.
Yeah.
But then Monaco's 260.
Because
But
Monaco's
Monaco's
Monaco.
special. Yeah, Monaco can do what it wants.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking forward to it. It was really weird not having a race week and just gone.
I know.
I was a
There's
bit
not
bored.
much news, so.
No, there wasn't
No,
much going
it was
on.
just
so it was
kind of
like,
just reigniting things that we've been hearing.
yeah.
Yeah.
About Carlos. I am excited for this weekend. I'm also kind of like, hopefully the race is on whilst I'm in labour, or like just especially early labour, because it's going to make it go so like, it'll give me something
Will
to
it?
do, you know?
Is that actually something that you want to watch?
Early labour, you literally just sit there and kind of breathe through, and I would need a distraction, and that will be this.
Do they
Fair.
put TVs in the
So if you're
Burning
listening
suite?
down there, well, I'll
Yeah.
probably bring. They do.
You
they
know how
do.
like the dentist lie
Yeah.
down, there's a
Lie
TV.
down.
yeah.
Got the
That's the
same
only
thing.
way I can make it through the dentist. I'm terrified. Terrified.
Yeah.
Just bring your iPad.
Yeah, I think we're going to bring a laptop or something. So if you're listening in there, little boy, on the 10th at 4 a.m., we've got Canada.
We are busy.
Chop chop.
Yeah.
All right,
to
guys,
come.
I have some questions for us to wrap
Love
up
it.
this little
Questions.
shorty episode to celebrate our 1 year. Now, the first one is from lovely girl called Harley, who she says, what would someone have to do to play a part in the podcast and help you guys as a teenager? Help you guys as... So I think she's a teenager and she wants to play a part in the podcast.
Oh.
What would your advice be?
As in she wants to come onto our podcast, or?
Be involved. Be a part, she's saying.
I mean, I think the best way to be involved is questions.
Yeah.
I think that's literally our favorite way that, like, I mean, we love chatting with our audience, and especially when we are, Harley, I don't know where you are, but especially when we're fortunate enough to do sort of like live events. But the best way to get involved is like, keep the conversation going. Like when people write in and ask questions and give their opinions as well. We love when we get like listener opinions, because sometimes it sort of brings up something that we may not have thought about, or you know,
Something we
something
missed.
some of us agree with, some of us don't agree with. Like that's probably the best way.
We should do the thing where you have voice note submissions.
Yeah,
yeah.
actually, that's
Because
something.
then we could like have you on the podcast.
True.
There you go.
Yes,
That's
if
one
you're
way to get-
listening,
Maybe that's on us. We need to get.
Yeah.
To
Maybe
make you a
if,
part
if
of it.
people
We'll do
listening and
that.
they
Yeah.
do want to send us some voice notes, then
We can do it.
yeah, but-
Amy's chewing while he's
yeah,
in the background.
Amy is eating her
All right.
bracelet right now.
Next question. What's the bet Pat will name the baby Charles or Carlos?
Do you know Carlos was actually on the list?
Oh my
And-
god, Robert.
Yeah, I was like, Peter, like I love Carlos, as in the name. I love the name Carlos, but Peter
But you
was
also
like,
love Carlos.
Peter was like, yeah, no, it's not being called Carlos. So
Why though? What's his reason?
I don't know. I actually don't know if I think he's just didn't love the name, or maybe
Hmm.
he is a bit like
Maybe it's just because he knows that you think Carlos is this absolute sex god.
yeah, yeah, that too.
Judging from the sex dreams.
I like Charles better anyway. Should they put a limit on how long a driver can stay at one team? I think they should.
It would make it interesting.
Yeah. Because imagine if it was like 5 years.
Yeah,
They need
And
to
they're in
move on.
they're in the middle of a championship
Yeah.
winning era.
Yeah,
and then you're like,
true.
plot twist, see you later.
Yeah,
Bring
it
in like a rookie or something.
yeah.
I think it could be cool.
I think they need those.
it is like a
rules.
cool what's that Uno reverse card?
reverse.
Yeah, it's a good Uno reverse. Like you're out, buddy.
See you later.
Yeah,
I think
and
they
also
definitely
that
need
means
it.
they'd be getting. I mean, as a driver, you'd be like, well, I mean, if you were Max Verstappen, for example, there'd be so many teams fighting for you, and think about all the money you could earn.
Next one. Who deserves to be in F1 who isn't in it currently?
Ollie Behrman.
Only one person?
Well, okay, we
Oh,
can all
actually-
pick one person.
Actually,
Liam Lawson.
Liam Lawson. Yeah.
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 Say
Liam or
Liam.
Ollie.
Lawson.
Liam or Ollie, but I think Liam probably deserves it a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy
Waiting
one.
longer.
Also, Jack doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also haven't
doing
seen
Ollie
Jack
Beeman.
or Nikki Antoni in an F1 car really yet. So as much as I want to see them, we just need to see
Yeah,
that.
if there was
Yeah.
one person, definitely Liam
Yeah.
Lawson.
All right,
We're rooting for you, our boy.
fuck, marry, slap, or whatever version you do. Liam Lawson, Carlos Sainz, Valtteri Bottas. Oh, that's a really hard one.
Liam Lawson feels a little bit predatory.
Yeah, so maybe slap Liam.
Oh, slap him. Yeah, I agree.
Slap Liam,
marrying
marry
Valtteri.
Carlos, and
Ooh.
actually, marry Valtteri.
Yeah.
Slip with
Yeah.
Carlos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh! Yeah, imagine the delicious, imagine the yummy
No,
wine you'd have with
ima-
Valtteri.
He's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, Carlos's dog is very cute, as I have said.
Just anyone can buy a dog.
Nah. True.
What's one thing Paddock 43 has taught you that surprised you most?
Aww.
I.e. rule.
About like
Oh.
F1 or like us.
One thing Paddock
Yeah, because I'm like, am I going to cry?
rule. Rule. Let's do it about us. Not
Yeah.
about everyone.
Well, just
about
something in
what's the
general that
question
Paddock
again?
43
What's
has taught
one
us.
thing doing Paddock 43 has taught you that surprised you most?
Like how therapeutic this can be.
I was going to say the same thing. Talking about F1
Literally.
and feeling that like space to talk about it.
yeah.
But also just like coming in here in a bad mood or like literally crying
Yeah.
in your car before. And then you leave
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, hey, this is
We
so
always
good.
walk
Literally.
like I was storming up the fucking street, furious at like a customer service lady, furious at Tom, sorry, and then walk in and I was like, "Ah," and then Pat's crying and I was like trying to cheer up, and now we're in here and I'm like all happy again.
Yeah. And
Like,
'cause-
like at home, I was sitting at home and I was like, I'm not good at anything anymore. I was like, I used to be good at high jump, but now I'm not good at anything.
we're good at this, guys.
And that's what Paddock 43 has taught us, that we actually do love podcasts.
Yeah. We love podcasting. We love talking. And particularly, we love talking about what we love.
One.
And also, I mean, look, I also think, you know, we have episodes sometimes where we come off an episode and we're like, oh, it wasn't our best episode, or that was a really good episode. And we take learnings from what we do. And we can always do better. But at the same time, I think as well with podcasting, with anything, there's always going to be certain opinions. And we've always said we're not we're not engineers and we're not super technical. And maybe there's podcasts out there that, yeah, probably more technical than us and like better in that sense. But we love giving our opinions and our take on things. So regardless of like what people think, we love what we put out.
I mean, it kind of leads, what you just answered leads to the next question.
Oh.
1 year on, what have been the major lessons or things that you didn't expect since starting?
Didn't expect or...
Yeah, that you didn't expect since starting the podcast. Major lessons or things.
Oh, I mean, it's hard not to swear. That's for sure. It's also hard to like, I mean, these are
I was
like
talking
small,
about sex and like
yeah,
shit
inappropriate
before.
things. Also like catching.
Call a daddy of the F1 world.
Yeah, or
over
like
here.
catching ourselves. I mean, me especially recently, like catching myself breathing into my microphone.
Okay, so you're talking to me about like the technical side.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can't think I think my major lesson would be to study.
Yeah.
Like you actually go into an episode and you don't realize how much that you actually need to prep. Like how much work goes behind the scenes of doing a podcast.
Absolutely.
So you've obviously got to know the topic in and out. And if you don't, you really have to rely on your co-host. And if they
Yeah.
don't, then you're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both sit there and we're all
There's
like,
been times when none of us we've been like, wait 1 second, let's just look that up.
let's just do a quick little Google.
And then also like prepping like for all the other bits and pieces and then the editing and all that sort of stuff. Probably that.
And also, I actually something as
But I
well
love
that
it.
that I think is like, you know, we love F1, we love watching F1, but I do think there is a difference with like watching a race before. I know I definitely feel like previously before starting the podcast, watching a race was like purely for pleasure, and it's still like for pleasure, enjoyment, whatever. But also,
There's
you
more
know, I've
pressure.
got like my laptop out writing notes during a race,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
times where like, you know, even after Melbourne GP, we were like, we had the best day. But now we have to like, we want to watch the race again. So we are prepped for when we do come in to record.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's also just keeping, not that it doesn't become fun, but if anything starts to become work, it can seem kind of tedious. Kind
Yeah.
of like when you're sitting there taking notes, you're like, I kind of just want to sit here and just
just
enjoy the
watch,
race
yeah.
for what it is.
Yeah.
There's
But now
definitely
that
been
we're like,
times that I've done that.
Yeah.
I think I've just been like, I can't take notes during this race.
Yeah. And then that's when we kind of
I
rely
let
on
it
each
grab
other.
them.
Yeah.
Which we're
Favorite
very lucky.
episode?
Ooh.
I have two.
Okay.
Oh.
Our Las Vegas one with Luke.
Yes, that
I
was
was actually
so
thinking Luke.
much
Yeah,
fun.
for sure.
I loved that episode.
Yeah.
And then I also loved our Monaco episode that we recorded last week.
Same. Agreed.
Yeah.
I love that one too.
I was going to say the same. I
Maybe
mean,
my
yeah,
second
like
favourite,
recently, like definitely Monaco.
Oh, actually, no, also, that's three. This person asked for one. I loved Haley's episode as well.
Yeah.
Working in F1 and hearing that side of
Yeah.
of what she does.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think I love our interview episodes, and I know that we're sort of working towards like bringing in more interview episodes. I think our episode with Travis was really good as well.
yeah.
And that was also really exciting, kind of getting his perspective before we went into Melbourne GP. Yeah, I think that was probably, oh gosh, we've had some goodies, but
Travis is our number 4 episode.
yeah.
Fourth.
What
There
about
you
you,
go.
Ames?
I actually reckon our Oz GP primer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I loved that one. Wait, was that the one with Luke?
yeah.
had that one with
Luke
Luke
as
as
Yeah,
well.
with Luke. Yep.
Yeah.
Luke.
I love that one because
Come
it was
back,
just
Luke.
so.
Yeah, Luke, we miss you.
Luke, see you in London soon.
I want to go to London. No, I thought that one was just such high energy because we're all so excited. That was fun.
Yeah.
I
I
like
know, we
that
were
one.
so excited.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
oh my God. Can't wait.
I want that feeling again.
I know.
I know.
Same.
Well, you're going to get it when you go to Silverstone.
I'm like,
Kind of.
but am I?
Yeah.
Am I going to get that same
You're not
feeling?
going to be with us.
I'm not going to be with you guys.
offense, Tom.
And also, I think with the Oz GP, we have so much in the lead up to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Whereas I land on the
And we're
Friday
there every day.
and then I go the next, like I'm going to the next day, and it's for one day, and it's like 2.5 hours together. So there's a whole lot of stuff
Yeah.
to it. Like
You're
I'm
also
excited,
gonna be, like,
but
slightly
it also,
jet-lagged.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be
Wait, what
interesting.
weekend is. Have a look.
Are you looking up flights right now?
Yeah.
We leave on the 4th.
Actually, also,
No, as in
don't,
when what date is Silverstone?
On the 6th to 8th of July. Next questions. Are there any races on the calendar aside from Melbourne where you'd want to go one day? Well, I think Monaco's an obvious for all
yeah,
of us.
Monaco.
Singapore.
Singapore,
Monaco, Singapore.
Miami. Love to go to Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico would be.
Mexico.
And Abu Dhabi.
Yep, Abu Dhabi, honestly, all of the above.
Damn, it's 1,600 one way.
Oh,
I also
It
wouldn't
ain't
mind
What
going
are
to
the
Brazil.
points? Let's have a look at points.
just don't look up accommodation
Oh,
whilst
there's
you're
no
there because it's
available-
so expensive.
Also, I wouldn't
Oh,
mind going to Baku. Obviously, pending like
Yeah,
depending on
Baku
how-
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think Oscar will win his first race this year? And if so,
Yes,
Well, we said
we're hoping for it.
where? We're hoping this weekend
Canada.
in Canada.
he's going to win in Canada.
He's going to get Canada. Easy.
Can you imagine the party here? Well, I'm just
right.
hoping
Oh,
that-
here. I thought you meant in this room.
Yeah, the party in this room.
Well, there will be a party in this
We'll do
room.
the
that's
strobe
for
lights.
sure. Where is it?
Pat cue the strobe lights.
Everything changes in the background. And what are your future career goals?
Should we do the strobes?
Hang on. Pat, the man behind the camera right now,
There's
is
two
trying to get the
Pats in this
strobe lights
Strobe lights.
as we talk about our future career goals.
Career goals. Well, I was having a breakdown about my career goals today, so that's fun.
We always have that though.
I think, I
know.
think we all kind of have little like existential crises.
Yeah.
But I know definitely for Paddock, like we really, we've seen growth. We've seen a lot of growth. We foresee a lot more growth with Paddock 43. Ideally if we will be able to do some live podcasting from some different tracks around the world, that sort of thing.
Sponsors.
Sponsors,
Anyone wants to sponsor us?
please.
It's
Our
very.
door is open.
It's a lot running a podcast. Look at our studio setup. But if you do want to sponsor Paddock 43, we are currently open to advertising options.
Yeah. Also, you know,
You can get in touch.
yes. Also, you know that you'll get some quality content from us, and
Nothing's
we're
off
very
limits.
entertaining.
It's not just F1.
Nothing's off limits. Exactly.
We do a lot in here.
Yeah. No, but we're open. Yeah, we're definitely open to getting sponsors and working with our peeps. I mean, you know, like talking about Melbourne Grand Prix before, we did some really exciting stuff with a whole bunch of different brands. You know, we had a Hana, can't wait to have the wine.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're answering the last question.
Okay.
What is your highlight of year one of Paddock 43? So you just answered all of that.
Yeah. There's been so many highlights.
It's AusGP week.
Yeah.
For sure.
That
was
was so
GP week.
fun.
And just having everyone celebrate Paddock 43 and come up to us and being like, loving what we're doing and
Yeah.
putting us out there as well and having
Just
that
like
connection.
reinforcing that we're
Yeah.
doing something
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I actually think as well, I just remembered because we're sitting in this room when we did our Christmas special.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was like a Paddock 43 highlight.
I remember I looked back at that Christmas special the other day and I was in such a miserable mood and I looked like miserable in that episode. Because I was at that job, which was just the most toxic.
Yes, you were.
Like, and I was on my last
That's
legs
right.
of that job. I just resigned.
yeah.
And I was like, fuck this.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Memes.
Memes.
Fun little memes.
Memories.
Fun memes. Is that it for our
Yeah,
questions?
that's it for our
That's our
questions.
questions.
Lovely. Well, that's like a great way to round off our first birthday, almost
Yeah.
first birthday.
Almost
Almost.
first birthday,
So
first
close.
birthday. And then it
So
could be a
close.
birthday any day now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little boy. The nails are ready as well.
Yeah,
I
I
got
know.
my
tips.
my baby nails. Oh, can you see that? He's fully moving. Carlos.
I reckon that's one way to get Carlos to come on the podcast.
I named my child after you. That would
Hey.
be so weird. There would be people out there.
He's your
And if
baby.
you're listening, we're not judging you.
Not at
Oh, dear. All right. We're getting out of here.
But I was about to say, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Okay. Bye.
We'll
Bye,
see.
guys.
We'll see you next week with or maybe me pending. Canada
Oscar with a win.
review. Hopefully, we have an Oscar win,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be back in your ears next week. And make sure you like and subscribe and leave a review and keep the questions coming.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.